Okay, YouTubers, this is it. This is the moment you've been waiting for. The maiden run of the Atlas van lines. Is it going the right way? Yeah.
Sounds good.
Smooth. This wire drive is really silky smooth. Okay, this is an Arctura X430 that I've cut down to 29 millimeters and taken the tongues off of it. Taking the tongues off, it's not going to have quite the shot out of the hole, but it should give it a little higher top end. So we'll scare some of these coots out of the way as we do some low speed trim testing, and away we go, boys and girls. Maiden run. Well, I can tell you right now, that's not enough prop. That is not enough prop. That is not enough prop. We'll come back with something a little more ballsy. Until then, jet out. Welcome back, tubers. The first attempt with the Atlas was a failure in that all I got was prop cavitation. So I'm going to try a little bit bigger prop. I've got a Arctura 632. So we'll double check I got right, left, throttle. Okay, here we go. Maiden run, attempt number 2. The first attempt was, I can't go out in the water when Wayne's out. He is out of control. We will watch Wayne. Watch Wayne hit a bird, then Wayne will hit the shore. Now he'll hit another bird, then he'll hit the shore. Now he'll hit another bird. And there his boat flew apart. Why? Because it was poorly constructed. You need my fishing pole?
Yep, I need the fishing pole.
Let me get one lap out of this thing while it's still charged and ready to go. And welcome to Wayne's World. All right, here we go. Attempt number. Did you see that? I can't believe I did that. Are you YouTubers watching? Are you YouTubers watching that? Now, that was just plain Dr. Jet spastic. Oh. Well, little Bill told me he wanted to go swimming, and he likes the clean lake, so we'll put him in the clean lake. Whew. What a joke. Here.
Well, get your boat in first.
Okay, let's see if we can do this correctly this time. Poor little Bill. This is Acapulco. Uh-oh. I know that sound. It's loose on the motor shaft. Okay, boys and girls, we'll be back. Okay, jet out. Okay, YouTubers, here we are once again. Try number 3 at the maiden voyage for the Atlas. I put on the 632 prop and tightened up the shaft. This may be too much prop. And just for the record, during its inverted time, there was no water entry into the inner workings of the craft. So here we go. The coots are gone. The water's still. I have too much prop. I'm going to be easy on the throttle to begin with. And let's see what happens this time. We'll put it in right side up. And come on. It's still not enough prop. I'm going to have to go bigger still. I have a Y534 plastic. Maybe I'll put that on there. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to end this here and we'll pick it up with the Y34 plastic. Okay, tubers, jet's back. We're going to try a X430 with the ears on it. The ears hurt high-speed performance, but they help you dig out of the hole. So that's my problem, is digging out of the hole. Let's see if a little ear on the prop will help. And I might look at the 531. I don't think I have any of those, but Steve over at OSE has them. I'll get a bunch from him. Same thing. Full-size hydroplanes have this problem. They got to run across their own wake sometimes. Okay, we're going to put the 534 on here, which is a way big prop, but so be it. Jet out. Okay, tubers, here we are once again, this time with a Y534. So it's bigger and pitches kind of in the middle there. Let's see what it does. Battery's going to be dead before I get a run on it. So let's see what happens. I might have to start looking at the P-Series props that did so well on the Dona. Okay, folks, here we go. This is maiden run number what? 7, 8, 9. Oh dear. I think my battery's dead. Or it did something to the speed control. Battery's dead. This boat, I'm going to have to do some more work on. I may have an issue with that coupler. So stay tuned, boys and girls. More to follow. Big B, you're not the only one that has nothing but bad luck. Jet out. And here we go, tubers. We're back once again. We're going to run the short circuit with the new propeller. And this lovely young lady here is going to watch. So here we go. This is the first time with this prop, and this boat has seen this lake before and had nice, relaxing, sedate runs. Nice little 2S runs. We're hoping now that it has a driver in it, it'll do a little better. Before it was driverless. So here we are. Chuck Thompson's 1958 short circuit. Come on, Coots, get out of the way. Uh-oh. I flipped it upside down. I put too big of a propeller on it. I have to go back to the smaller propeller. Oh well. Now we know what this boat does not like. It does not like too much prop. I'll see if I can throw that 27 on real quick and get one more run before we call it a day. Yes, Big B, we all have crappy days out on the pond. Poor Chuck, he's drowning. I gotta save poor Chuck. Poor Chuck. Poor Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Chuck. Are you okay, Chuck? Sorry. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go jet out. Okay, tubers, here we are once again. Short circuit, right turn, left turn, motor. Nice smooth. This time I put down on a 27 millimeter Octura. This detongued, and I think the diameter's reduced. I think it might be cut down to 26 millimeters. I don't know. I have a bunch of these props. So I just grabbed the first one in the box. So let's see what happens. And let me make sure I have the camera pointed where I want it to be pointed. Now see, that's just kind of nice. Relax a little speed there. I think I need to get the back of the boat out of the water a little bit. You know, that's kind of pushing the limit for that little haul, I think. I'm trying to not hit these birds. That's the way the Atlas should run, just like that. And that's a small problem. I think the problem with the Atlas was the darned motor coupler. I'll have to go in there and do something to beef it up. But now that is what a 1/20th scale hydroplane should look like. Fast enough, but not so fast to blow it off the water. I like that. That's pretty damn cool. And guess what, guys? This is your first place prize in the Jet Challenge, is this kit. Everything you see here, just as is. I think it was slowing down a bit. This hull comes up on step a lot better than the Atlas too. Just the inherent design. So there you go, folks. One successful out of what, 3? Okay, there we go. And this lovely little lady has been watching this whole time. Oh, some of them go really fast. Well, there you go. I think we're kind of done for the day, but we come out on Mondays. You're welcome to come out and watch.
Thank you, but I'm just visiting here.
Oh, okay. Well, have a pleasant stay. Enjoy our Southern California weather. Look at this. this is nice. Have a good day. Okay, tubers, 1 successful, 2 unsuccessful. Although I think the Atlas problem is solved with the motor coupler, and I could probably go with this little prop again. The Dona, I still don't know why that sucker wants to turn left or turn right, and I have to put so much left trim in it. We'll find out. Thing's built pretty square. And here we are, just another crummy day in beautiful downtown San Diego. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you something, Wayne. This is a cool story. See that property up on the hill? Up there? Beyond there is an estate that's probably 80, might be 120 acres. And the security getting into it is amazing. It's a huge secluded thing with a fresh avocado grove planted like that. Its own huge lake, darn near the size of this. And it's totally secluded and surrounded by armed guards. You don't suppose, oh yeah, you don't suppose some politician lives there. Anyway, folks, until next time, jet out. Okay, tubers, we're back in the Stink Bug Works now for some post-run maintenance, cleaning, and debriefing. The Dona had this problem with the rudder. I hit something and this little sacrificial nylon bolt sacrificed and kicked up the rudder. And I've been having problems all along with, my servo looks a little loose, with this thing wanting to turn left. Well, with the rudder kicked up like this, you know, I essentially have no rudder, and I would blip the throttle, and this thing would make a hard right turn. Well, what does that tell you? Well, look at this prop. This thing's a paddle wheel paddling like this. This thing's prop walking. That's my steering issue, is with this big pitchy prop here. Because the blades are damn near flat, it's pulling the back end of the boat around a whole bunch. Now, fortunately, I have a workaround for that. It's right here. These tape joints, I'm just going to slide the tub over, and I think I'm going to slide it over about 1/2 inch. Normally, I'd go about 1/4 inch, but because this prop tends to walk a whole bunch, I'm going to move my thrust line over. One of the cool things about an outrigger, you can do that. So I'm just going to move my thrust line over and see how that works. I'll put a new bolt in it. I did get a tiny bit of moisture in here, so I'm going to leave things open to dry out. My servo looks a shade loose. I might have to tighten up these screws a bit. All in all, though, this thing, you saw it. When it did run, it ran like stink, even though I do have some real trim issues. So that'll be next Monday. We'll push the tub over 1/2 inch and see what happens. As far as the Atlas goes, the problem was in the motor coupler. It has 2 screws that clamp down where there's a slit that bites into the drive shaft, and those screws are 2 millimeter going into aluminum, and they're kind of punky and got stripped. So I'm going to either make a new coupler or use a different one. The problem with the little wire drive that I use, it doesn't like set screws going into it. It dents the wire, and that'll make it hard to get in and out. So I much prefer that clamping method. So I have more of those Great Plains collets, couplers. I have to ream them out to 1/16 of an inch, but I'm thinking about boring out those clamping screw holes and putting in bigger screws. There'll be more on that later. Until next time, jet out.